Hello everyone, we'll get started here in just a couple of more minutes. Welcome to our special edition here on one of our special edition Easter shows. It was on earlier today with a diamond painting episode, and next we're going to start a quilt top. It will not get done tonight, but we'll talk about that here in a few minutes. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday and has had a wonderful holiday so far today. Okay. Woohoo, I have to change the threads on my serger right up here. So I got threaded for red right now, so I'm going to switch it over to black. That's the first thing I'm going to be doing. Okay. And I'm also going to swap out my camera. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's see here. I'm going to swap out my camera. Okay, there we go. I'm on the other side of the room from where my monitor is, so bear with me. I'm going to do my best to be able to keep up the chat window here. Okay. You know what? I'm going to leave it on the main screen. There we go. So I'm going to cut my threads and get that all ready to start with. And get some more lights turned on. There's one. There's the other one. Now we're good. Good to go. Woohoo! Alrighty. Oh my goodness. It has finally started. We were supposed to rain today. It finally started about an hour ago. We're getting some nice lightweight spring showers. And let me grab my phone so I can see the chat window. I can tell I'm not going to be able to read it from where I'm at. Hey, Bubby. Let's see here. Hi, Carol. Hi, Alexis. Oh, Alexis, congratulations. You know, I got my L890 last November, and I didn't know they were coming out with that Quilter's edition. I'm so excited for you. Oh my gosh. You're gonna love it. Another great thing about that Quilter's edition right now, you get a bunch of goodies with it. Over $1,600 worth of accessories. So it's a win-win for you. Congrats. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, that's almost dead, so that's not going to work. Let me figure something else out here real quick. Laptop. It's fully charged. Okay. Let me grab my laptop. Okay. Let's get this bad boy fired up. Now I'll be able to see and chat with you. I'll be able to see what you're typing anyway. That'll fit right there. Here we go. Okay. Then and there. Woohoo! I'm just getting my laptop. I just carried over. I'm getting it on the channels so I can watch I can read the comments as we're going along here. Okay. Da-da. There. Content. Almost there, everybody. Okay. There we go. Kill the volume on this one. Content. There we go. Got it. Alrighty. Hi, Vanessa. Happy Easter. Hooey. Okay. So. One more thing. There we go. Okay. So we're good to go now. Good to go now. Okay. Move this over. So I'm going to thread it up with black thread. This, what I'm making, I have an Asian printed panel that I'm going to add borders around to come up with a quilt top. So this will be the center of the quilt. It's Asian. It's got swallows in it. They're really cute. Check this out. This will be the center. This is a printed panel. I love Asian stuff. Oops. Head over here. There we go. That'll be the center of this quilt that I'm working on. Okay. These are all Red Rooster fabrics. One of my quilting friends gave me this quilt kit. So I'm altering the pattern just a little bit, but it'll still look exactly the same. This is what the pattern called for. Did I bring that in here? Yes, I did. Here. Hi, Linda. Happy Easter. Yes, so not a really great picture. This is printed out. Here, I'm going to hold it up in front of the camera. But this is basically what the finished quilt top, right there, will look like. Okay. And come on, you. Oh, I love red too, Vanessa. It is pretty. It'll make a beautiful quilt. So, in the corners of each of the borders surrounding the panel are blocks, and that's what I'm piecing tonight. First, though, I have to change out my threads, so let's get started on that. Okay. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot. Okay. Oops. I'll get all that red taken off of there. Hi, Linda. Happy Easter. Yes, I'm struggling to stay awake, everybody. We just finished Easter dinner. Oh my gosh, about half an hour ago. So if I happen to yawn, it's not because I'm bored. It's because I'm not getting my after dinner nap. But it's all good. Okay, there we go. Now we're unthreaded and we're going to rethread with black. All the fabric in this quilt top is dark, so hence the black thread. Okay. Just going to get all my thread ready to thread cones on, pulled through my thread rack at the top, and then she'll be ready to go. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Cynthia. Happy Easter. Puffy is very happy with his Easter dinner. He had some steamed carrots. He will not eat a carrot if it's raw, but if it's cooked, he loves carrots. That's what he had for his special Easter treat. Okay, so let's get this puppy threaded. I'll do my loopers first. Here we go. Okay. And that was the lower looper. Here's the upper looper. I'm just using a 4-thread overlock, everybody, for the piecing. Another one, and I'm going to do my needles. Hi Mary and happy Easter. Okay. Oh my gosh, Vanessa, I just thought you are down there in the you're right in the path of the main part of the solar eclipse, aren't you? I think you're under totality where you're at down there in southern Illinois. Oops. We were gonna drive down to watch it, and I was late. Silly me. I thought, oh, we'll just drive down to Carbondale and spend the night in a hotel on Sunday night and watch the eclipse the next day. And guess what? I did find a hotel in Carbondale, which is like the apex of where it goes through. And oh my gosh, every hotel I could find that even had a vacancy was over $600 for one night. So no, we're not going to do that. It's so fun. I mean, it's crazy. It is just wild. Just wild. We had thought about it, but you know what? Even all the way over to the south part of St. Louis, they're booked over there as well. So all of southern Illinois, all the way over to Evansville, and anywhere you can think of where it's going to be the totalitarian thing, is that... Hi, Nadia. Oh, yes, Nadia. All of my live videos are actually recorded. So after the live is over, you can go back and watch it 1,000,000 times if you want to. I won't be doing the whole quilt top tonight. I'm just going to work on it in sections and more episodes. But tonight I'm making all of the corner blocks for the borders that will emanate out from the center panel of this quilt top. And I'll show that again here in just a minute. I have my serger all threaded. Woohoo. Okay. I'm going to give me a piece of test fabric and test it to make sure it's making a proper stitch. Yes, Vanessa, the traffic is going to be a nightmare, so we're just under the second. We're going to have 90% coverage where we're at, and you know what? At this point, I'm happy with that. We might drive it far enough south to be in the total. I don't know yet. We haven't 100% decided on that. That's a week from Monday. Okay. Cynthia. Smaller machine to take to a friend's house to sew. Yes, those are fairly heavy, Cynthia. Do you have any other machines at home? Or are you looking to buy a new machine? Another machine? Because I know what machine I would recommend if you're game for it. when I was teaching in Sarasota 3 weeks ago, down in Naples, I picked up a new machine, and I'm going to do some episodes on it, but gosh, making time for everything it can be a little festive. But I bought a Yaya Han special edition sewing and embroidery machine. It would make a great travel machine. It is lightweight. Let me go over here, and I'm going to rotate the camera around where you can see that, and then I'll talk about that a little bit. Okay. I'm going to turn it on so the lights come on it. I'm going to move the camera, everybody, so cover your eyes. Okay. But there it is. It's a Burnett. Move my camera back so it can be seen fully. There we go. There we go. Now it's sewing and embroidery. You lift up the lid. Okay. All your fun stuff. There's a stylus there. I have it in sewing mode. Here's the embroidery arm for it. Right here. Okay. Awesome machine. I love it. It's really pretty to look at. And it has a lot of really high-end features, touch screen, everything, just like a full-sized, just like all of Bernina's products, full-size. But check it out. Isn't that cute? Just love the color on it. And it comes with 3 hoops. You go back over here to where we were now. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'd highly recommend that machine if you're looking to buy a new one. And that machine, if you look on Bernina's website, you can find out the price of it. I believe right now they're $24.99. But guess what? It comes with software, extra presser feet, and a bunch of goodies like that. And it's really cool. That software that it comes with is Bernina 9 Creator digitizing software. That software is $1,299 by itself. I'm reading comments, everybody. So Cynthia, to put it in terms like Baby Locks, for instance, they have the Genuine Collection, which is the starter series of machines. Same way with Burnett. They both have the same high quality, great warranty. I think you would really love it. The Burnett actually has that one I just showed you. It uses class 15 bobbins, just like Chinomi and Baby Lock. So you'd be able to use bobbins from those machines into that machine. For the price point of it, you get a lot for your money with it. And the largest hoop that will go in it is a 6x10 inch hoop. Also comes with a 5x7 and a 4x4. No, it does a 1.5 by 2.5. Yes, that's it. Okay. But I'll be doing some videos on that. Totally, highly recommend it. I sewed on it at the store. It sews perfectly. It's very accurate, and I don't think you would be a bit disappointed with it. Okay, so got it all threaded up. Let's see, I need a scrap of fabric to do a test sew. And I should have tons of that laying around. And I do, here's some right here. Okay. I'm going to move over to, Alexis, I saw it, and sometimes you see a machine and you just have to have it. And so that's what I had to have that one. Just like this one right here. This is the Cafe the Bernina Cafe Special Edition 475 Quilters Edition sewing machine. Love that. If you did, and Cynthia, this would make a great travel machine also. It fully featured touchscreen, all of that fun stuff. It makes a beautiful stitch. Highly recommend. Okay, so I'm going to swap over my camera. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. And we're going to do a test stitch. Turn the blade back up. It does that when we first start up. This is a computerized serger, everybody. One thing I love about it, check it out, it just stopped with needle down. It has needle up and down, just like your sewing machines do. And it's forming a perfect stitch, just what we want. Check it out there. Here we go. Okay. I have the stitch length at 2.5 millimeters, which is the default setting. I have my stitch width at 6, which will give me a 1/4 inch from the leftmost needle to the blade. And we're ready to rock and roll. Easy peasy. So I've got a set of 8 blocks, and then I'm going to change the colors. These here are the 2 different 8 with this fabric around it, 4 with that one, and these are my little blocks. I fussy cut these, but they have these cute little swallows in it. Isn't that pretty? These little blocks will go in the corners of where the borders attach down to the machine. So I'm going to do the one that has a group of 4 first, which is the lighter pink. Okay. And I'm just going to let the edge of the fabric kiss the blade. Okay. And I'm going to chain piece it off. I do have my machine speed turned down to 900 stitches per minute. It will actually go 1,350, but I like having it turned down to like somewhere between 800 and 900. Okay. And these little birds are directional, so I'm putting these on the top and the bottom. I've pre-cut my strips for this. Oh, that's a long one. Don't want that. Don't want that one. Oh, Cynthia, I love the little cave. It's awesome. And it was on sale. I don't know if it still is. I don't keep up with the prices. But you can go to Bernina.com and see if anything's on sale. I got mine. I bought all my Berninas. I've purchased 3 Berninas, and Bernina actually just sent me a 790 Pro to play with and make samples on. I'll make sure I don't go. I just need 4 of them with this fabric on. One more. One more for the 4. Right there. Bernina Serger does come with a trim cup. There it is. Okay, so that's 4. Now I can just chain off. I'm going to cut them apart. This coming weekend, I will be having a Serger camp up in De Pere, Wisconsin at KK Sew and Back. And then I'll be home for a week, and then I'm off to Fort Collins, Colorado. Good question, Alexis. So I highly recommend both of the clear curved foot and the regular clear foot. I know you're a quilter also, Alexis, so those, I consider those are must-haves. Let's see. Another one that I use a lot is I also like to have a ruffling foot and a shirring foot. The shirring foot, it will actually gather lightweight fabric like chiffon. So if you're wanting to make garments, you definitely want that foot. However, you can also use the shirring foot to manipulate and to piece really lightweight fabric. Think like gauze fabric, for instance, or a lightweight knit, very lightweight knit, chiffon, crepe, things like that. And another one I really like is, I'm trying to talk and align my fabric up at the same time here. Well, hold on just a second. I will show you some of the feet. Okay, there's that. Let me grab my case. So, Cynthia, the 4, 5, and 7 series Berninas all have the larger bobbins. They're huge. They all take the same bobbin. For instance, right here, there's the size bobbin that Kafe machine takes. Is this one right here. It's really huge. It'll hold 70% more thread than a class 15. The 4 series does not have the dual, like the built-in dual feed like you're talking about. However, the 5 series does. It does have the dual feed. And actually that Burnett over there has the drop-down even feed foot in the back of the presser foot as well. Okay. Yeah, check out that. It's called the B79, and that special edition, the Yaya Han special edition, comes with a over $1,500 worth of extra goodies with it. So something to check out while they still have those available. Okay, there are those done. Now then, Serger feet. Okay. Cynthia, the Kafe one I have, it does not have the digital dual feed thing. not digital. It does not have the drop down even feet foot like you're talking about. Okay. So, Alexis, let me show you this. Okay. So right here, this is a case that will hold all your Serger accessories from Bernina. Padded, it's really great. So the foot I have in, here is a foot you're going to want. This one right here. This is the compensating foot. And this is for cover stitch only. But on the back of it, this is great for piecing. On each side of the main foot, it is spring loaded. So on this side, it's automatically down a little bit further. So if you're piecing, you can butt your fabric right up against that ridge on the bottom of it, and you'll get perfect 1/4 inch seams using a 2-thread safety stitch. That's one. It comes with the standard foot, which is what I have on the machine. It also comes with this foot. That Quilter's Edition, actually, it comes with this is a $200 foot. The Quilter's Edition, Special Edition 890 comes with this foot. So, I would recommend wait till you get your machine before you go out and buy extra feet so you don't buy something that comes with it. I like this foot. This is C17. This is a cording foot. It actually has a guide right here where you could put things like fish line or wire to make, like, you can make fabric, bendable, posable fabric ribbons with this foot. It's really cool. Another one I like to use is this. This is a blind hem foot, but it has an edge guide right here that's adjustable. Great for blind hems. This is also a great piecing foot if you're going to be piecing with a 4, 3, or 2-thread overlock stitch. This is the clear curve foot, and I don't have this is C23, C27, I don't have that one in my case, so I'll have to show that at a later date. And then this is C24. This is your shearing foot. It's here. There's your shearing foot. It can be used with cover stitch or overlock. And then this is the ruffling foot. Look at the bottom spring part here. So you can actually ruffle and attach it to a piece of fabric at the same time. Totally cool. And these trays come out, so if you're going to be changing feet a lot, you can just set this molded, hard foam molded tray right beside your machine. I also have, this is the elastic foot. It's huge. Pretty cool. Totally cool. I have some other things in here. This is the extra large piping foot attachment. You can do up to a 10mm piping with this foot. And I have some, this is a compensate, so this is a height compensation tools for the 890 serger. Say you're going to have to go over up a real heavy thick seam, so you can put, this is 2 thicknesses, put this underneath your foot and it will actually go right up over a seam and feed right up over it without having any issues whatsoever. Okay, but I'll do a more in-depth video on the different feet and everything here soon. Okay. Hoo-hoo. Now then, let me get my chat window back up over here. There we go. And Yes, Alexis, they make that case they make one for the serger, then they make another one for your sewing and embroidery machine accessories. Okay, so let's get back over here now. So I just put these border strips on the top and bottom of my blocks. I can get more of an idea as to what I'm doing here, so check it out. That's what those are going to look like. And I'm going to add strips on each side of it as well. Get these cut apart. I'm going to see how well it fits without pressing. I may have to go press these. Okay, my hands are cramping. Hold on. Oh, Cynthia, I always sew barefoot. I didn't know my feet were showing. I have to sew barefoot. I just can't sew. I cannot do it with shoes on. Sometimes I have socks on, but I cannot do shoes and sew, regardless of what machine I'm at. Okay. Let's get this one put on. Let's see how this is going to fit first. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So, with these, I'm going to put my strip on the bottom so I can control which way my seams fall as it moves under the foot. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and chain this one all the way off. I moved that too quick. Let me go back and redo the end of this seam here. There we go. I didn't want my seam allowance to be off, but what I was doing, when I'm sewing this down, notice here's the end that went in first. I finger pressed the seam towards the outside edge of the block, and down here, my seam is coming down towards this outside edge of the block, right here. So when I open that up, it's going to be nice and square and it'll lay nice and flat and all that fun stuff. Excuse me. So we're going to get some more of these done here. We're going to get our 4 blocks here pieced. And I was just doing a test fit to see if I really would have to press it. I'd much rather press the entire quilt top when it's complete, if I can get by with it. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. On this instance, it looks like I can. Okay. Now I'll just continue doing my chain piecing. Okay. Yes, Carol, it is a cute machine. Okay. Oops, come back here, you. one thing I really like about this particular serger, the L890, with just touching a button on the touch screen, it will stop at needle up or needle down position. I really like that feature. I'll be honest, I love that feature, quite honestly. Okay. Thunder. It's supposed to rain for the next 3 days, everybody. I'm glad it held off today, so that was a good thing. It's okay, Bobo. It's just a little thunder. It's okay, Bubby. Yeah, if it thunders all night, no one in this house is going to get to sleep much, including Puffin. Oh. It's okay, Bobo. It's okay. Come here. Come here, Shuggy. You're my good boy. Yes, you are. It's okay. It's okay. Yes. It's okay, Pumpkin. Hoo-hoo. Well, it's wonderful, Sandra. The Triumph is a great machine. I've always had baby lock sergers until recently. You know, they're all great machines. Okay, I think, yes, here's one little block. Isn't that cute? There's one. Excuse me. And two. What's really cool about each block, the bird is in a different location on the motif, so that makes it really fun. I know, Marion. Oh, Sandra, I used to own that serger as well. Before I came to Baby Lock, I had all Berninas, and I had that 1300. It's a great serger. Another swallow. 1, 2, 3. There should be 4 of these. Yay, there is. So the next one, I'm going to make 8 of these, but with this darker pink bubblegum color with the little flowers in it around the center. You can see if I lay this next, it's a good shade darker. but these are both pink. And what it's doing, it's picking up the two shades of pink in these peonies. That's what they look like to me. They look like peonies, these flowers right here on the printed fabric. So, those are done. Those are ready to be pressed. Set those to the side. And for those of you that didn't see this earlier, let me move my camera back to the other camera view. Okay, this is the center panel that all this stuff will be going around right here. Right there, isn't that pretty? There we go. That'd be a beautiful oriental themed quilt. Okay. Well, Sandra, the next time you're at your Bernina retailer, for whatever reason, just check out that L890. You'll be amazed with it. Trust me. I still have my Triumph and Euphoria. But since, in all honesty, everybody, I'm going to be perfectly 100% honest, since I've gotten this L890, I haven't touched them. So, everybody has different needs in their sewing. This one suits mine perfectly. I'm just getting my strips organized. I have two different sizes here. Okay, there's my 8.5s. These should be all of my 6.5s. Okay. And we're just going to chain piece. I have to do 8 units this time. I guess it would help if I moved my camera back over. I forgot. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Okay. Woohoo. Now we're rocking and rolling. See, that's 2, I think. Yes, 2. This is 3. Sandra, I don't think this fabric is still available. It's all Red Rooster fabric, so that'd be something you would just have to check on, probably online. You might find some of it. But this quilt kit was gifted to me, and I can tell it's quite a few years old. So chances are, and there's a good chance, it is no longer available. Okay, how many do we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. The name of this pattern from Red Rooster, here we go, Kiyomi, K-I-Y-O-M-I, fabric by Red Rooster Studio. Red Rooster Fabrics, K-I-Y-O-M-I is the name of this fabric line. That's all it says about it. Yeah, so this was back from 2010. So this is actually, gosh, this is a 2010 fabric line, everybody. You might find some on eBay or Etsy, but that would be your best. If you really wanted that fabric, that would be about the only place you would be able to find it. So this one, I'm going to do another count. I don't want to piece any more than I have to because I don't have enough pieces cut. I have just enough of these border strips cut to finish my 12 blocks. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's number 8. I had about 3 of these left over because I had to fussy cut all of these. I'll set these over here to the side. Get them snipped apart. And you really wouldn't have to take time to snip these apart. You could actually do pretty much all your piecing and then do all the thread trimming at the very end. I like just having it. That's just one of my little things I like to do. When I go to put on the last set of strips on each side of this, I will do all the piecing before I snip, so you can see the difference in that technique. Sandra, it is beautiful fabric, isn't it? I'm using a 4-thread overlock for all of this piecing. On the next episode, I will use a different stitch to piece with. We'll swap it over on the next episode and do a 2-thread safety chain stitch. which is quite honestly just the same as piecing on your sewing machine with a straight stitch, because it does make us, this machine will make a straight stitch. That's what you get when you have a machine that's capable of doing cover stitches. If you have a cover stitch machine, it will do it. If you have a combo overlocker cover stitch machine with at least 5 threads, it will also do that stitch. Let's pull all those off. Now we're going to chain stitch and not cut in between the first and second log, like I did on this first group here. Okay. And notice I'm not trimming my tail threads all the way up against the side of the fabric. There's a blade on this machine that will do that for us. There's no need to do that. The machine will trim for you. Okay. Find my, here it is. Let me get my stiletto out. To make it a little bit easier to tuck those seams underneath the presser foot as I'm getting up there to that. Just by raising my presser foot with my knee lift and tucking that under, then it's in my proper position. I continue to sew. There we go. This is the fun part. I like chain piecing. Notice when you're chain piecing, everybody, you're not having to start and stop all the time. All that fun stuff. Yes, you can get something done. Get it moving. Here we go. If I had pressed all of these seams, I wouldn't have to take as much time to make sure that my seam line is going underneath the foot the way that I want it. Okay, 2 more blocks and we'll do the other side. And notice, I don't have to worry about whether I'm going to run out of a bobbin or anything. It's one reason I love to piece on the serger. It takes widening bobbins and replacing bobbins out of the piecing equation. Oh, I do too, Mary, and I love it when I can chain piece as well. Okay, so all I'm going to do, snip my thread there. I'm not going to cut my chain apart yet. I'm going to go down the other side now. Okay, just going to go down the other side. Then I don't have to stop and grab my scissors and cut them all apart again, because we can just do it this way. Since I'm not pressing, I don't really have to do that. If I was pressing each step, well, that'd be a different story then. Off to the side. And listen, when you're able to, those little thread tails, let the needles go back over your thread tails from your previous stitching. That just locks them into place even better. So like this one here, for instance, it's about an inch. Just going to tuck it over this way. And as I run it under the machine, the blade won't cut it off, but the needles will lock it into place that way. Okay, moving right along. Woohoo! You know what? I've got some pieces. There's two. I need two more. I've dropped some quilt pieces. Well, I will find them here in just a moment. They can't be far. Let's see here. Bet they're on the other side. Bet the previous chain dragged them into the floor or something. I'll find them. If not, I'll just have to cut some more. I have a little extra fabric. Another one. Two more. Hold on just a second. Where, oh where did you go? I've got two more strips lollygagging around here. Let me see. Hold on just a moment, everybody. I got them. They were in there laying on the cutting table. Okay. Woohoo. There's my other two strips. Get these attached. Guess what? I'll have all of these cornerstone blocks done for my quilt top. Woohoo. And one more. Then we get to trim our blocks apart of threads. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just going to go up and I'm going to trim both of these at a time. Hold on a second. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to trim there and there. And there's one block trim. Let's open that one up so you can get a look at the other colorway on this. There we go. Aren't those cute? Pretty little swallow birds. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last but not least, number 8. That is a total of 12 of these blocks. Here's the first 4 in a different color as far as the edging goes, the edges. You can see the 2 different colors there now. Think of the outside border strips. There's 2 different shades of pink there. Let's see if this will show up. It's the same fabric, print. Here we go. There you go. You can see it's lighter and a more richer, darker pink there. And where those go, here on this pad, this was inside of the kit that was given to me. Notice, here we go. Here and up here are the darker pink. Here are the lighter pinks. So we going out from the center corner, dark pink, light pink, dark pink. All in the 4 corners. Okay. Woohoo! Got that done. Ow. Handy grits. So I'm going to lay these to the side. These will be pressed on our I already have these pressed when the next episode begins. And let me swap my camera. And right there. There we go. Hello, everybody. So everyone, oh, my camera dropped down a little bit. I'm gonna come down like this so I can see, you can see me. I'm hiding here and behind my beautiful L890 burning the Serger. So everybody, thank you for tuning in. That's all I have for you tonight. And stay tuned. I will get the next episode posted soon. And we'll be doing a couple more episodes this week. And of course, this Friday night, I will not be here. I will be up in De Pere, Wisconsin, which is in the Green Bay area, doing a Serger camp up there. But anyway, I will see you in a day or two. Have a wonderful rest of your beautiful holiday evening. Thank you so much for tuning in, and happy Easter, everybody. Good night. Peace out.